So I came across this channel, and this channel is actually called Life After 40, and it's titled "There's a Darkness in the UK." Now, what drew me to this video was not too long ago I did videos talking about just how everything is just off in a sense out here in America and in the world. So this definitely sparked the interest. With that being said, we're gonna hop into it. Original link will be in the description. With that being said, we're smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. Let's fly over to the UK and let's hear what the people of the UK gotta say and how they feeling. So here we go.
I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a real sort of darkness that's been creeping in the UK for a long time now. And I've noticed it. I noticed it just before, you know, the lockdown, and before that whole disease. But after that, there's been a real sort of shift, and it's gotten worse. I say this because I had this experience. It was kind of uncomfortable. So I was on the train. I was getting on the train, and there was this lady there. She was a mixed race girl, really pretty woman. And I just went there. I think she was opposite me, so I went there, sit down. Sat down, had my bags, just putting stuff in my bag. When I sat down in the train, I just looked up and like that, sort of nodded while I was doing my stuff, and then I sat there peacefully, and then a minute later, she gets her stuff. She gives me this weird little, like, disgusted look. And then she picks up her stuff and she goes and sits down on the other side of the carriage. And people are looking like her, and then they're looking at me like sort of thing, like, what did I do or something? Is that sort of sense, like. And I looked, I was like, okay, I didn't want to make nothing of it because it's embarrassing. I was kind of like that, but I looked at her, gave her a glance, looked at me and then just looked away like that. And I was like, what, was she scared of me or something? I don't know, I just feel that there's this darkness and fear. Now, it's kind of obvious that there's a fear of people now. Well, I say obvious, but maybe it isn't, but there's a fear of people, there's an untrustworthiness. And I think with that whole sort of like social distancing and all that kind of stuff, people are not trusting of others. But then there's this real discontent as well. In our bins, we keep finding like poo bags, like dog poo bags. Like, when they put the dog poos, and they put it, have little bags. They keep throwing it in the bins, and we keep saying like, don't throw it in our bin. We put signs there, and they just don't care. People just don't care. I was walking one time, and some woman just flew. I didn't see this, but my partner says this woman just threw this dog bag in someone's garden. There's all of that. There's just no care for your fellow man or woman. Do you know what I mean? And you look at people's faces back in the day, and I say like late 90s, early 2000s. I remember, because that's, I'm 40, so I remember those times. It's probably better before that. But remember, you walk past someone, you just, you walk past, didn't know them, like, morning. You just walk past, If you caught a glance at their eye contact and things, especially elderly, you always say morning to them. But it's general, like, what's happening, man? You didn't know that person. Now you say that, look, he's like, what are you doing? Why are you talking to me? You creep, weirdo. Like, it's that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And in the UK, it's worse than ever. And I was speaking to my cousin, because he went abroad. He travels a lot. And he went to Uganda. And he's just like saying, like, because, he approached women over there, chatted them up and stuff. And like, it wasn't so much that they were like, up for it, but he said to a woman, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I'm doing good, how are you?" And he told me that, and I was like, what? They actually greeted you with a positive response? Like, I don't think you get that over here anymore. There's all this kind of like, or they pretend you're not there, or they just think you're dangerous, or like, there's just no one trusts anyone anymore. No one likes anyone anymore, it feels. Everyone's keeping to their own selves. Everyone's sort of separate from each other. It doesn't feel united here at all. And there's a real sort of like feeling of just hate and depression. And listen, the weather's never been great. It's England, but I don't know, it feels like people are really representing the weather when it's dark and gloomy and there's hopelessness and the economy and stuff. I just really feel that. And then there's like, you get the racist aspects of it, and get the kind of like, oh, you're taking our, too much of you coming into this country, taking our jobs, and the other aspect of it where it's like, people are coming and changing the way Britain is, and you got so much stuff, man, so much stuff. It just really feeds into this kind of dark, gloomy, this darkness that I feel. I just sense it. And this is part of the reason why we'll eventually look to leave, because this isn't the Great Britain that I used to love. The Great Britain that I used to know. When, I don't even mean now, you go to your butchers and go, you go in there and it's just like, for example, you say, oh yeah, have you got any like, chicken drumsticks? It's like, mate, chicken drumsticks, mate, you look like a drumstick or something like that. Oh no, I'm probably wrong example, but banter, like, or whatever, so do you, like, yeah, how you do, it's that's gone. That's gone, it feels. Even, I remember like Christmas time, even you say, Merry Christmas, darling, or something like that to the shopkeeper or something, have a good one. You prepared? You all sorted for the new year? No one wants to say anything because people are scared you offend someone by mentioning Christmas, even though this is supposed to be a Christian country. People offended are, oh man, it just makes you just not like being here anymore. I miss the old England. I miss the old London. I miss the old Great Britain. It just seems so removed from its former glory. And a lot of people are talking about leaving. A lot of people are leaving. I'd hope to be one of them soon. I've just got to get things together. But does anyone else experience this? Even the women, I see it, like they just have this, I don't know, this mighty and vow, and they're like queens and this princess syndrome, and then the guys, I guess the guys seem more creepy, and it just, it's just not the same, man. Does anyone else feel this? Let me know.
Crazy.
With costs as high as...
What blows my mind about that video, first off, everything he's saying hit my heart, but what really blew my mind about that video was, it was as if he was talking about America. We feel the same way. Of course, it's real deep in America right now because so much. It's literally a divide. Like you can't hide. It's a divide. It's going down out here. Literally people getting grabbed and brought out of just all type of stuff, right? But whew, man, when he talked about just how things don't seem the same anymore, and people are like judging people. People don't really like to say hi. People don't like. That's exactly what I go through. I just made a post on my community tab where I talked about how the other day, I was somewhere and someone was saying something about me, racist things, that a complete stranger, an old guy, to his wife, and he didn't realize that the people in line next to him, like I'm on the other side, like you had to, I can't explain it, it's hard, but my peoples, they could see me through the glass and they kept smiling at me, and they were, I guess, doing that so that he could notice, like, yeah, we with him, but he was saying, it's like, what the heck, you don't even know me, just because of how I look. Like, that's crazy. I intimidate you or something? Like, what? Because of how I look? Like, that make you feel... But yet, these are the same people that claim they probably love animals. Probably got a dog at home, right? Dogs come in all type of colors. Animals come in all type of colors. All time. But you just judging humans. That's a sickness. That's a disease. And right now, America especially is going through a serious... a look in the mirror. Like, we damn near going back to the past to look in the mirror. It's going down. And UK, from how he described it, it sounded like how I've been feeling for a long time. A lot of people don't say, it's just, you got your nice people, you got your people where you're like, you're okay, you're awesome. Like, I went to a Waffle House and there was this girl who was just like so sweet, so genuine, like actually making eye contact, and you come across those rare people every now and then where you're like, okay, there's souls out here. But overall, it's like people are just excuse me, no one really wants to be bothered. Everybody, it's weird. It's very, very weird. In my hometown in upstate New York, you don't even have the same places that we grew up, like Friendlies, restaurants that you grow up and eat, go to with your families. We don't have, like, they knocked all that down. Like we don't even have that. So it's like it won't even feel the same going back to my hometown. You know, and I really felt, I really understood where he was coming from. I really did. Even though the holidays for me was actually pretty good. It was different. It was different. 2024 holidays felt like the old days for some reason. It was almost like the smile before the storm. But I'm at least grateful to have had that experience. But man, shout out to him again. Once again, his channel is called Life After 40. Original link is in the description. Check out Life After 40's channel. And man, if you see this video, salute to you. Keep your head up. You're not crazy. You're not tripping. You're not bugging. This is coming from an American. Um, yeah, same thing. It's crazy. It's hectic. It's like everybody on defense. Everybody untrustworthy. You got to watch your back more. People feeling a little brave. There's a lot of people who are racist, who are ignorant, who are feeling a little brave, a little more braver nowadays. You kind of gotta, you gotta be on point. Gotta be on point. That's all I can say. But with that being said, everybody keep your head up for the beautiful souls that are out there. I'm proud of you, and I wish the best for you always. But I will be back with more soon. Much love.